Introduce y'all to the king. I like to introduce y'all to the king. Now all I need is my crown and my ring. Now all I need is my crown and my ring.
Welcome to KQ Life Motivation. I'm Zuhair, aka Mr. J. Man, today what I wanted to do is introduce, man, who is Mr. J? Point blank period. Who is Mr. J? Man, to summarize how I like to tell the people I work with, I'm just a hood dude turned good dude. In a nutshell, man, I don't classify myself as being anything. I like to try to remain humble as possible, but you know, we'll get into a segment more about myself personally. But yeah, you know, I got my background is in psychology. I got my bachelor's BS in psychology, associate's degree in human services. But you know, most importantly, man, I'm just an average dude, man, who came from nothing, man. You know, typical story, you know, single parenting, all that stuff, you know. But like I said, I don't like to talk too much about the journey as of yet. Y'all get to know me as a channel builds, inshallah, God willing. But I mean, that's what it is, man. So for me, this opportunity is to give people, this platform is to give people the opportunity to tell their story. You know, make it less about myself. You know, I'm in the helping field. What I do professionally, my full-time job, I work with young men, young women. They try to move them from point A to point B and allow them to achieve C by themselves. But so that's me. You know, once again, just inner city child, grew up, you know, faced challenges and able to overcome those challenges. And one thing I realized quickly was that a lot of people, they don't have those opportunities. They don't have that open ear or somebody who to give them the right type of information. So I created this channel to try to get people to open up their mind, to get people to open up, you know, to be able to share that information to a young king or queen coming up that might be able to listen to something. And it don't have to be somebody from the streets. It could be anybody. It could be somebody in the suburbs working on, you know, their dreams to become an artist. So if I have an artist on the channel, they can learn from them. You know, so it's really about sharing knowledge, improving people's lives through other people's stories and giving them that platform to do that. So what is KQ Life Motivation, man? To me, it can be simplified if you watch. I mean, I like to watch basketball. So if you know anything about basketball, you know about the foul shot. Well, any type of sport, it's a foul shot. Now for basketball in particular, once you get fouled, once somebody hits you, once somebody wrongs you, you get put on that line. Once you get put on that line, it's about you. And to me, that's what this channel means to me, is getting people ready to get put on that line. Yes, we all been fouled in our life. At some point in time in our life, we've been fouled. Somebody has done something wrong to us, or we interpreted it as something has been done to us that wasn't right. But then again, the same thing. You get put on that line. Yes, okay, things wasn't done in your favor. Now what? Can you hit your shots? Them fouling you, that was on them. But once you get to that line, you got to make the shots. This is about making your shots. This is about getting fouled. This is about coming from the hood. This is about coming from single parenting. This is about coming from a foster home. This is about coming out of prison. This is about getting fired from your job. This is about not having a job. All these things that you can look at and say, yo, I got dealt a bad hand. It's about making something of that hand now. How do I hit these foul shots? So this channel, God willing, that's what it's gonna bring. That's what my vision is. Whatever comes from it, you know, that's a part of the plan. But my vision is to help you guys hit them foul shots. Start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Looking within yourself and saying, okay, what can I improve on? What can I improve on for when I do get fouled or my past fouls, I can get on this line and make these shots. So how do we do that? Word of the week. That's something I look forward to bring to y'all. Word of the week, where I introduce a word or a phrase to give y'all to think about and interpret the phrase or the word and utilize through your daily life throughout the week. Increasing your vocab, something simple as that. Looking at different parts of the world, something like that. I'm gonna have a book reading segment. They try to give you all some knowledge about this. Now, if you go back to my videos, I know I spoke about this before, but I'm trying to basically, you know, revisit our purpose so we can stay on the right track. So I'm gonna jump right into it. Enough about me, enough about the channel. Let's jump right into the word of the week. All right, so I got my little Chromebook here with the word of the week in front of me. Word or phrase of the week this week will be emotional intelligence. Now that's a big one. I'm gunning from the jump, y'all. I ain't got time to waste, man. Emotional intelligence, otherwise known as emotional quotient or EQ, is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. So, once again, that's emotional intelligence. And I wrote down some notes, just like give y'all a head start on your journey to understanding this phrase. All right. So, emotional intelligence is commonly defined by 4 attributes. 1, self-management. You're able to control impulsive feelings and behaviors, manage your emotions in healthy ways, take initiative, follow through on commitments, and adapt to changing circumstances. That's key. 2, self-awareness. You recognize your own emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behaviors. You know your thoughts, your strengths and weaknesses, and you have self-confidence. 3, social awareness. You have empathy. You can understand the emotions, needs, and concerns of other people. Pick up on emotional cues, feel comfortable socially, and recognize the power dynamics in a group or organization. And lastly, number 4, relationship management. You know how to develop and maintain good relationships. Communicate clearly, inspire and influence others, work well in a team, and manage conflict. Basically, it's controlling how you move. Understanding your emotions, that way you can move efficiently. A lot of people don't even understand their emotions. You sad, what's that mean? You angry, what's that mean? What's your anger got to do with somebody else? Now what? And how they go, what they say about number 3, social awareness. You have empathy. You can understand the emotions and needs and concerns of other people. You understand how you move when you get angry, but once you done being angry, you can't have that empathy for somebody else when they get angry. You know, I think about that when we on the road. Sometimes we make mistakes, or we might be caught up sending a text message, or maybe we balancing, trying to eat or something. We on the go, and you know, people honking the horn at us, like, "Yo, hurry up! What you doing? Pay attention!" But then when somebody do it in front of us, it's like they got something going on, and we don't understand that. You know, maybe there's something going on. So I think emotional intelligence. You know, I'm gonna leave with y'all with that little, head start. Practice of the word of the week. Emotional intelligence, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let's build. All right, so now that we're done with the word of the week, I'm gonna jump right into this book. This book right here, Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Yo, an excellent place to get going with self-mastery, to know yourself, man. This man right here is absolutely, talk about emotional intelligence. To me, this man right here is a master of that emotional intelligence. So if you get a chance, pick it up. I'll leave a link in the description or something like that on how to find it, the name, the title, whatever. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. So in the book, he breaks you down from beginning to end, man. But on the first chapter, challenge 1, page 43. So my bad cards arrived early and stuck around a while, but everyone gets challenges in life at some point. What was your bad hand? What kind of bullshit did you contend with growing up? Were you beaten, abused, bullied? Did you ever feel insecure? Maybe your limiting factor is that you grew up so supported and comfortable that you never truly pushed yourself. What are your current factors limiting your growth and success? Is something standing in your way at work or school? Are you underappreciated? Are you overlooked for opportunities? What are the long odds you're up against right now? Are you standing in your own way? Break out your journal. If you don't have one, buy one, or start one on your laptop, tablet, or in the notes app on your smartphone, and write them all out in a minute detail. Don't be bland with this assignment. I showed you every piece of my dirty laundry. If you were hurt or are still in harm's way, tell the story in full. Give your pain shape. Absorb its power, because you are about to flip that shit. You will use your story, the list of excuses, the very good reasons why you shouldn't amount to a damn thing, to fuel your ultimate success. Sounds fun, right? Yeah, it won't be. But don't worry about that yet. We'll get there. For now, just take inventory. Once you have your list, share it with whoever you want. For some, it may mean logging on to social media, posting a picture, and writing out a few lines about how your own past or present circumstances challenge you to the depth of your soul. If that's you, use the hashtag bad hand or hashtag can't hurt me. Otherwise, acknowledge and accept it privately, whatever works for you. I know it's hard, but this act alone will begin to empower you to overcome. And that's the his first challenge in the book. As you can see, once again, I mean, he phrased it in a different way, but it's about hitting those foul shots, man. And how he explains it, his analogy is the bad hand. You know, we all get dealt a different hand, but how you going to use that hand to win? So check that book out, man. Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and get to work, man. All right, so now I gave you all the word of the week, a word or phrase of the week. Remember, emotional intelligence. And then I gave you all those segment of David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. I gave you a little one of the little challenges with that. So with that, once again, I just want to revisit our purpose. It's about growth, self-growth, improving our lives. You know, with the channel, I'm gonna have once again the word of the week, maybe a book segment, parts of the world, fitness tips, health tips. I know you might not think this looking at me, but yes, your boy Zuhair, the King Zuhair, lost over 100 pounds. Yeah, I'm gonna put like one of those screaming emoji with the dead face, whatever have you. Yes, I lost over 100 pounds, so I definitely got some knowledge I can share about weight loss journeys. And with that, you know, it comes confidence tips and all that type of stuff. But anyway, King life, Queen life, KQ life.